Hey, what's up? Freestyle Friday. Actually, I I'm sorry to interrupt your Friday, but I really didn't want to mess up Monday, and so I wanted to get ahead of something conversation I had earlier this week, and part of my reasoning for jumping out here is so that you can have time to process and not panic and not freak out and to breathe and all those things, right? That's part of what we need to do in our businesses, in the independent agency business, is be in the calm while everybody else is panicking. And so, look, there are some things going on in the auto market that some of you are already feeling. In the Progressive book, you've been feeling it. That business, some of that business that they've written, a lot of that business that they've written that is getting dumped, so to speak, is falling into the Safecos and the Travelers and the other independent agent carriers, right? Natural progression at the end of the day is just it's what happens. The combined ratios that are coming in from the first quarter are nasty, really, really hot on the auto market side. We're talking 130s to 150s, and you're about to see a disruption, a pretty significant disruption in the auto market that is going to push us into a full-blown hard market. And the commercial side's had some of this for a little while. We've been feeling it a little on the property side. The auto market's about to join and probably be a little worse. And I hope that I'm wrong, but the problem I'm having is I'm not the one creating this message. This is coming from the carrier, high level, executive level at the carriers. And some of the conversations I've had over the last week or two are related to trying to slow growth down and trying to get a handle on this. And that's what makes me just kind of say, okay, wait a minute, I don't need to hold on to this. I need to talk to you guys about it. And so it's not a Debbie Downer moment. Here's the thing. If this is the case, if this carries through, it's a time to invest in growth. That sounds crazy. I'm sorry. I know that sounds crazy. This is the equivalent of the market has collapsed and I'm telling you to buy. And you're like, oh, what are you talking about, Shane? The market's collapsed. A hard market is a time for independent agents to grow and opportunity to grow. And yes, there will be market constrictions. There will be underwriting issues. They will pull back on underwriting. They will, what has been a standard rate tier will now be considered as non-standard rate tier. Their preferred will be standard, and there will be some new class that'll have to be super, super, super special to be preferred. But everybody's going to be in that situation. And let's not forget that 70 some odd % of most states, Texas included, the market share for personal lines and personal auto is controlled by Farmers, Allstate, State Farm, and direct writers. Independent agents only own about 26% of that market. So opportunity. So I want to bring you this sort of scary news to process that the market's going to get even more disruptive. Lots of factors, stock market, inflation issues, claims cost. I heard a carrier told me the other day that their trends on claims is that the claims cost is coming back 70% higher than expected. 70% higher than expected. So don't freak out. Look at opportunity. Think about this as an opportunity. The market will come back. It will cycle. It always cycles. And that's the part that I want to encourage you on and leave you with encouragement in all this. I know that sounds a little funny right now, is that this is an opportunity to grow. It's also afternoon coffee time. Y'all excuse me. This is an opportunity to grow. It's going to be a pain in the butt, but it's an opportunity to grow. Have a great weekend. We'll talk again Monday.